Several years ago, Stephen Herring, past town historian, identified 10 women from Framingham for a potential women's memorial or Hall of Fame. Framingham History Center board member Charlene Frary has been holding on to the information while formulating a plan to make it a program highlighting important women of our past. With Framingham's historic election of its first mayor, the time seemed right to bring these women to light, and in the process nominate 2 more to make a dozen, Framingham's Daring Dozen. To put the plan in action, Frary welcomed attendees to discuss the vision in March. Notable women from the community were invited to Scott Hall at First Parish Church to present each of their nominees for this impressive list. All the women of the Daring Dozen had their accomplishments honored, mostly with a description taken from the book Framingham, an American Town, written by Herring.
American women have been pioneers and partners in the fields of science, medicine, government law, education and social service, literature, philanthropy, the arts, sports, business, and in the nurturing of family and community from before our nation was founded until today. Yet neither traditional female roles nor the women who push the boundaries of those roles have been systematically explored and acknowledged. The wonderful accomplishments by extraordinary women should be known by all and taught to our children.
1638 to 1703, a Salem refugee. Mary Eames showed great courage in facing her assailants, and courage is a theme that runs through the women's history of Framingham. My next nominee, Sarah Clays, was also a woman of remarkable courage. In her case, it was not the native people of Massachusetts that she had to stand up to, but her own neighbors who nearly had her hanged. It was this group of families that opened the door for Framingham Plantation to become the town of Framingham.
One of the most important events in our national women's history was opening of the voting franchise to half of this nation's population. It's women. An event that culminated with the ratification of the 19th Amendment to the Constitution. And the women of Framingham were active in that effort. To represent these women and to honor her own personal sacrifice for that cause, I would like to nominate suffragette Louise Mayo.
Christa McAuliffe was a pioneer, a woman of courage, advancing technology, promoting education, ultimately a position as a woman in a traditionally male-dominant.
I just want to re-thank all of my presenters who have come today. I feel like I've spent the afternoon in greatness, past and present.